Championship. The third year it's been revived and brought to you by Predator Group. And we have, of course, a very true international field. 64 top players of the world ranked by the WPA. Players sent by their federations to compete for $250,000 of prize funds, $75,000 to the winner. It's a two-stage tournament under WPA rules. Winner breaks. This is stage one. This is actually a loser round two match between the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet, and Naoyuki Oi. These two have been battling for over 20 years in the field on the green felt, and now it's blue felt. But this is George Steacha bringing you the live action with Tim DeRuiter with your professional analysis. Timmy.
Well, I wouldn't call it professional, but there is an analysis. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Definitely a great match. I think, again, two different styles at the table, so it will be fun.
And we've got the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet, 55-year-old German, 796 Fargo, ranked 39th by the WPA. He doesn't get out and play a lot of the tournaments, but he plays quite a few. And of course, now Yuki Oi, 818 Fargo, ranked number 8 in the WPA. And our referee Ben will be taking Grinmund, taking care of our refereeing from the European Pocket Billiards Federation with Naoyuki to break. Naoyuki.
Yeah, quite powerful break. A little bit of overcut on the head ball. Close to the scratch. And if you look at the bottom side of the table, quite messy. So difficult start for Ralph to start his campaign. Would almost consider taking the 4 and just running into the 7-5 kind of to push the balls a little bit open. Unless he might not like the thin cut. But what else does he have as a starter? The 4 might be his best shot anyways.
Ralph started playing pool at 6 years of age. Which means he's been playing pool for 49 years now. About 5 years under me. I started at 15.
And what year was that?
What year was that? Well, I was born in 52. You figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, so he chose to take the 4. Didn't really manage to bump the balls open better position. So the 5 might still go in the bottom left in order for him to get on the 6, and then the 7 is open. But the 8 also is still tight. So.
Well,
and there we go. This is the shot to open him up, and he doesn't really get the bump on either the 7, 8, or 5 would have been fine as he had the 6 nearby.
Yeah, with the 6 only, you can cut it to the side pocket or you can bank it to the opposite side pocket. And looking at Ralph's resume here, I see an 8-ball championship, European 8-ball championship in 94. 88, 89. I don't see anything recent. As far as 8-ball, I see a lot of 9-ball, a lot of German Opens. 2008 Arizona Billiards Player of the Year. 2011 Arizona Billiard Player of the Year. Oh, a 2022 European 8-ball Championship.
Well, he's played a great shot on that 2-ball. I don't know if you've seen that. Played a great shot on the 2. But basically got himself into that same position. So now we'll have to cut the 6 on the side, draw the cue ball in between the green striped 14 and the brown 7. And then we'll have to play a good bump to get on the 5.
Many times that I talk with Ralph in different areas around the world, it just amazes me that at 55 he still has the desire to play all the time. He's still fresh at the game, still a student of the game.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fascinating how he adapts to that much change within the game, because the game has evolved quite a bit over, let's say, the stretch of 30 years. So I think that's just, I don't think many players have been able to do that. There's only like maybe a handful of his era that are able to do that.
Yeah.
Look at this for a run out. Look at how he has puzzled that.
Well, there's that cue ball. Pinpoint.
And now, how important was that two he shot? What a out that was. Beautiful run out from the Kaiser.
The 2, the 6, and getting on the position on those other balls. Great run out. A dry break from Naoyuki Oi is converted to a win by Ralph Souquet.
You see, he got stop shot shape on the 5 ball. And straight on the 8. So it's like he made that look easy, that rack, really. Maybe not the beginning, but whenever he got to the bottom balls. Then we have Kengo Suzuki, we seen yesterday on the stream table.
Yes, and your friend Masato Hiraoka.
Yeah,
from Kamui, one of the sponsors of this tournament. And there's Naoyuki Oi from Japan, who just provided a dry break for Ralph to go to work with. And work he did. Beautiful job. That was like a violinist. There's Adrian Prasad and his father. He's one of the juniors here, and also playing in this tournament. From Sacramento, California. Plays out of Hard Times. Sacramento, owned and operated by Oscar Dominguez, a very recognizable name in the pool industry. Him and his father Ernesto. And the Kaiser at work again.
Yeah, ball on the break. And this layout is way nicer than the last rack. So would there be any ball to get difficult on?
No,
he got perfect.
He's got good there, and everything's spread out.
So probably I would look at 417. Yeah, 417. Get to the 2. If you get straight on the 2, you automatically have angle on the 6 to cross over for the 3 in the same corner, and you're out.
You got a good look at Ralph's beautiful cue made by Arthur. You know a little bit about that?
Yeah, Arthur cues. Yeah, he's a German custom cue maker. It's quite high end, I believe.
Okay, I'm sure it is. And his other sponsors are Veith Group, Dynamic Billiards, Starline Apparel, and now I think the Kaiser has his own line of tips. Kaiser Tips.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard too much about it yet, but apparently he is sharing this on his Facebook, so yeah, he might have a couple samples for me to try.
So that's how you get free tips.
Well.
Now, see, when you're as popular as you are, you get these free things. I have to go out and buy them. I think it was last year in Vegas I bought some coat tips.
Yeah?
Tried those out. I actually went back to like Kamui.
Yeah, there's a lot of experimenting going on at the moment about the tips.
Sure.
I mean, I do like the Victory, so it's like, yeah, everybody's got a different feel, I guess.
Well, the Victory comes standard with the Revo shafts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind them.
I actually, when I had the Revo, I remember that tip, and because of the, they're so stiff, the carbon fiber, they need that soft tip.
Oh, Ralph did get a little bit short on this 3 ball. A little bit tougher to hold.
All ball fouls, so we got to be careful. Ben looking over. What a touch. What a touch. Leaning over that way. Just what a touch.
Yeah, he also played with inside spin to not even get close to the 14 in the center of the table. So Ralph off to a good start if or when he makes the 8-ball.
8-ball. Well, so much for your if. It was when.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know. I'm always careful.
Game number 2 in this race to 8.
Break and run.
So he came through a dry table, ran out, broke and ran. He's batting 1,000 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, his stats are looking good, that's for sure.
And if they're not, Michael, let us know about him. Michael Salmon, our stat guy, will put some stats up for you from time to time.
Well, I would say...
There you see part of the Polish team. That's Mateusz Snigoki and Olivia Zaleska.
Yeah, they're supporting Chevchik because he's playing on the TV table too. So
behind them.
Yeah.
And we got...
those are Americans. That's the only thing I know.
Well, that's Prasad, Adrian Prasad and his father. On the left, those are Americans. How can you tell?
Because it had the Billiard Congress...
of America?
Yeah.
BCA?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so breaking from the center. Square hit. A lot of action on the ball.
I haven't seen anything drop.
Nope. And look at his layout. Like it just starts wide open if you don't make a ball from there.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see if there is a ball which is tough to get on. For solids, I would say the 6. But could go there instantly from the 3 to the 6. Could also go for stripes, of course, but yeah, I think the stripes are really wide open. The solids is just to take the 6 out, but shouldn't be too tough. So let's see what kind of path he takes.
Oh, I'll tell you, Naoki impressed me one time. I think it was like 2 years ago in the World 10-ball Championships. Him and Johan Chua had a match that was unbelievable. If you guys Google that or put it on YouTube, what a match to watch. What a treat to watch that match. Naoki Oi and Johan Chua.
Well, I feel Naoki is actually underrated a bit. Like, I mean, I've seen he's got great touch. He's got a big stroke. He plays with a lot of heart. Like, I just feel like people don't really have him up there, but he's definitely a great player.
And then again, with the Pro Billiard Series on a 10-ball match, one of the longest shootouts
Yeah.
that we saw.
With Jesus Atencio?
With Jesus Atencio, went 14 shots.
In Arizona.
Yep. My hometown.
So now it will go around the 8, or does he have... No, he's straighter, so he'll get to the center of the table. 12, 10, 15, 8. Or... Oh, needs to get past the 4.
And he did not. Well, he still has the brown stripe there on the left.
Yeah, just not so comfortable. He can cut the 15 and run into the 2-ball to stop the cue ball and have the 12 after. But, you know, it's not my favorite shot here.
He will do it. He'll execute it just as you said. Oh, he missed.
Well, he even played with more spin because that would make the cut easier. So that's the... He's played a good recovery shot there. If he stays on the high side of the 10, one reel back down for the 8.
His timing through the cue ball is pretty nice. It's very, very well timed. Solid.
The only thing is barely seen him play 8-ball. So like I'm just now figuring out like how he plays the game.
Let's take a look here. I don't think I don't see any 8-ball championships under his title.
I also wonder how much of 8-ball they play in Japan too. Like there could be none.
Well,
there could be a lot, and he
there is
just
the
never won.
Chinese 8-ball on the hay tables or the.
Yeah.
So there is that. I don't know how much he plays of that, but
yeah, so
he plays
nice
pool.
clearance. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He has a nice
Oh
clearance.
yeah. You would say he plays pool. That's for sure.
Both players, Naoki Oi and Ralph Souquet, taking advantage of their opponent's dry break and running out the rack. And he puts himself on the map in this race to 8, and it's now 1-2. Now Ralph in the chair, challenged to get back to the table. This tournament has $250,000 of a prize fund. First place will pay $75,000. And here's some stats that we have from Michael Salmon in the 2-1 score. You can see the stats that will be provided: break success, fouls on the breaks, average balls pocketed per shot. Underneath there, safety efficiency, safety returns, fouls, balls pocketed 17-8, for instance, since Ralph had a break and run.
Oh, we are still
Missed
very
shots.
early.
Neither player has missed a shot yet, except for the dry breaks.
Yeah, we are still very early
Sure.
in this match, of course, so it will only get better. Oh, that 3-ball hung up on him. But he decided to go from the side rail just because he felt instantly, okay, the break wasn't going the first time. Let's break him to where I leave big trouble on the table, which definitely helped him in this case.
Well, he's backed himself in a corner here.
Yeah,
Well, he
tough.
was backed up in the corner here. Excuse me.
This is tough. The thing is, you would like to go solids because the 7 is nearby that 5, 13, 6, the cluster in the bottom.
He doesn't have a shot on the solids unless he runs
Unless
that
he shoots the
purple 4 all the way down to the corner, yeah.
For example, yeah.
Exactly.
Or he might play safe. I wouldn't mind playing safe. Put one more stripe over that corner.
Well, he didn't like being there, so he put his opponent in the same place.
Well, and actually, he's left a shot to lure Oi,
The 10
actually.
ball?
Because, yeah,
That's the only shot
I
left.
would want to have my opponent go stripes here because I don't like going stripes at all.
Oi might go for that 4-ball. Oi has a lot of gopher in him.
Yeah, he's not backing out of shots
Yeah.
in general. Oh, he
Oh, you
played
went
a
for the
combination.
combo.
Oh.
Which one do you think would be harder, the 4 or the combo? Apparently, you thought the combo was easier.
No, I think it's just I didn't see the combo. Okay, let's sharpen up, huh?
Well, when they're that far apart and you're not looking for it, it's just hard to see. He saw it.
Just look at this now. How is he fine on the 5 ball? Like I'm more saying, can he shoot the 1, take the 5, and still draw the cue ball back out, or is he gonna run
Yes,
into the 8?
it looks like he can. He'll have to draw
Here's
the
a
ball
combination.
just a little.
Actually, there was a diamond of space in between. So
Yeah, that's not a straightforward combo. It's a good shot there, is what it was. See how he kind of came over to come off the 10 if he draws it? No, he doesn't have to, like you just mentioned.
Is he able to? Well, he might not be on the 5, but is he able to make the 7 run into? That's actually the 12 next to the 5. Is he able to make the 7 run into the 12?
Oh, why not leave the 7, play the 5, get on the 4,
can
come
get-
back for the 7, and stop it there for the 8?
Yeah, I didn't know if he
Yeah.
had the 5, but
Yeah.
in this case he needs to get that ball there to have the short side of the
Sure.
8.
Yeah. Leaving it for his key shot, I would assume. Well, somebody has instructed Mr. Oy here on playing 8-ball because he did that rather well. Since he doesn't have any 8-ball championships.
Yeah, he took his risk there on the combination, and after, pinpoint shape. Stop shot on the 7 for 2 each. Yep.
And we are tied at 2, going to 8. And still, we have perfection from both players except for the dry breaks.
Yeah, and I think both of these players, you wouldn't really expect them to miss balls. Like in this case, I think the break will be the biggest factor between the two of them, unless they start feeling the pressure and maybe miss a couple chances. But
there's one of the young ladies, right next to Kengo Suzuki.
Sakura Muramatsu.
Is it Muramatsu?
I think it was Muramatsu.
Muramatsu, yeah.
I could be wrong, honestly. Yeah. I just had an epiphany. Yeah, plenty of action still going on. Currently, a lot of the loser bracket matches in the World 8-Ball Championship going on. We will try to keep you all updated on scores on the site, but of course we are also focusing on not making any mistakes in this match. So
Alrighty. Speaking of, well, here comes Naoyuki with another huge break, cue ball. There goes, oh wow, it's raining balls.
Yeah.
2 stripes went into the corner, now he's got 5 left.
yeah, he's made
And
2.
they're all wide, well, they're not wide open. That red one right next to the cue ball is in a difficult position.
Yeah, the 11 striped red 11 ball is a little bit tough.
Which tells me he'll shoot this 14 first, come back for the 10, and stop it there for the 11, and then come down table for the 2 balls that are pretty much hanging.
Yeah, he needs to go stripes just because the 4 ball doesn't go in the bottom left corner with where the 15 is. The only tricky stripe still though, I find tricky, is that 13 next to the 8.
Yeah,
Because the 8 is blocking most of the areas to get shape. So that definitely needs just some clearing up. Before you map it out, you kind of know you need something special there.
well, the good thing about it is that he's going to have a nice angle to come into it off of the 11. He can come into it right away. So stop on the cue ball there, and you can bring the cue ball straight past the 2 ball for that 13 ball next to the 8.
Yeah, it's just a small window. Just it's something that could go wrong. That's the only thing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh, he's going.
Yeah, he's going to stop right now. He's
Okay.
going to come straight down towards the 8, and you'll have the 13, and then just stop for the other ball, and then the 8 ball on the side, or play to the corners, whichever he prefers.
Yeah, if he doesn't get on the 13, the rack could get funny. Like if he gets behind the 8, for example, you don't want to get to the 13 from the 15.
But look, that's just the position's been perfect.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he's having a good feel for the table. You can see it on his face too. Like he's kind of zoned in. Oh.
that caught the edge of the pocket. That was a little scary.
Yeah, he did put a little bit of a poke there. Did
he?
Or at least that's what it made me feel. But either way, he still made it. He's great on the 15. I would probably play for the 8 in the side.
He should be able to get by. I would play this with a lot of right English and spin right back out to where it's at.
I just don't know if it's going to grab that much.
This table grab's pretty good. This cloth grab's nice and stuff like this. He had room to go by the 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had room to go by the 4.
Ooh.
I would have used that particular shot when you're cutting it that thin. I don't have a problem really spinning the ball. I mean, spinning the heck out of the ball too. coming right over. Especially with the speed was it hit it.
A little bit awkward. But to take the first lead in this match, Naoki Oi, 3-2.
And both players now with the break and run.
Yeah, he's definitely the character. I think everybody knows by now.
Yeah. I just loved during that shootout in Arizona when he made the final winning shot. He gave it the little samurai sword whirl.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Here's some more stats. A little bit more score. A little bit better stats. A lot more balls made.
Yeah, there's not too much that changed in the bottom side of the stats.
I guess when you're playing perfect pool, 42 balls will be made in 5 games.
Well, that makes Michael's life easier too. I mean, must be a nice thing for him.
That's right.
Have a little break. No, 920 player performance to against 895 is good.
I don't know that gentleman.
Well, they are talking to Denise Wilkinson, one of New Zealand's women players. I believe she won her opening match.
Yeah, she was on table 1 this morning. I thought we were going to have her on the stream table.
No, I just figured out that she lost her opening match.
Lost,
yeah.
Okay. I knew she was going to, like I said, I thought she was going to be on the stream table. I thought she was a little overmatched, if I remember correctly.
Well, the bad news for the locals is that all the New Zealand ladies have lost their first matches.
Ouch.
The good news is they're not out. They have another chance.
That's correct.
So let's go back to this match. What do we have here?
You have Ralph Souquet, the Kaiser, at the table, looking over how he's going to get to the 11 ball and then the 8. Those are the only 2 problem balls he has. I do like the stripes, as I think he does. Now watch him shoot a solid.
Just thinking, could there be a ball where you make maybe, let's say the 10, you run softly into the 3 ball and you always have the 13? Like to just open the 8 up a bit. Like just wondering if there maybe could be a shot.
Well, it looks like if you just leave the cue ball parallel to the rail, like where the 8 is, to the same rail, it cuts in. So it should be okay.
Small.
It's a small window and you want to get there, but it's there. And the thing about it, it's what, 6 inches off the rail, so you can use the rail to control your speed. But it's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, I probably look for something.
How to open it?
Yeah, and then still have a backup ball, like not to just randomly open it up, like cut the 11 in, run into the 3, and have the 13 as a backup, like something like that.
The 13 for an insurance. I get that. Let's see how Ralph handles it. He is the master.
Yeah, I wouldn't really discuss this with him.
Yeah. No, I like this man's game. I always have.
Yeah, I would expect him to go to the 14 in the center of the table. Ooh. Oh.
He's there. He's on. I think he's on the 11. And he might be doing what you said. Try to move the 3 here.
He's not on the 14 and he's not on the 11, I think.
You don't think he's on the 11?
No. He's in a little bit of a funny spot here.
I guess you're right, because he does not liking it. He is not like he would have liked to get a couple more inches out of that roll.
He had a tight shot to the side, the one he just played. Like, if you start pounding them, you could miss the ball. So,
well, where's he going here?
Yeah, try to have the 13 still open.
Well, he's left the 1 on the side, the 5 in the corner.
Hey, I don't mind this at all, because he put the 13 to where he can play. He can use the 13 to get to the 8. He's still blocking the 4. Naoki also has the 3 and the 7 that doesn't go past the 8. So there's plenty of problems at the table. Let him figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a decent shot.
Well, One thing the Kaiser is a strategist.
So now then, is he able to go maybe forward 2 rails around the 8 and push the 8 out, or like run into them? I think he can. Top right, 2 rails, nudge the 8. He'll be on the 6 or the 7.
Well, one thing we got to keep in mind as he's doing all these great things is this is a loser round 2. So the loser goes home here. Now Yukioi defeated Abdullah Salem Al-Enizi, but then lost to Simon Kural. Ralph, on the other hand, lost his first match to Badr Al-Awaldi, but then defeated Denis Laskowski. So both have a loss. One of them will no longer be in the tournament at the end of this match.
We got more strategy here to go, because Naoki has chosen to block that corner pocket where the 8 is. Is he gonna kick this in the side? No.
Well, you know, what do you do here from this? If he gets a shot, does it? No. I was gonna say, do you try to make the 13 follow into the 7, try to get on the 8? He's put the 11 ball in a good place that he can address the 8 if he wants.
Does he get on that ball? Wow. He's got perfect on the 2. This is definitely a key shot because he's got all the other balls now opened up.
Yeah, sure. He makes this and he'll have a shot on the 7 and move the 8 out of the way and have shape on the 6.
Well, he might even get to the short side, like try to play on the 3 ball.
Oh.
And if you don't get there, then you play the 7.
Yeah, that area is so small I never considered it. But then again,
still
you're the pro player.
No, he still has a good shot on the 7 here to go 1 rail bump the 8, but I was guessing you couldn't really go wrong with the 7 ball hanging in front of the corner, so.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen out there in computer land all over the world, this is not Niels Fine sitting next to me. It's Tim de Ruyter. I see a lot of times in the chat rooms on YouTube when I'm commentating with him, they always think that's Niels Fine.
Oh, he was not able to cut the 7 that much no more, and he drew the cue ball into the 8. He might have to play draw on this 6 to play the 3 in the top corner, but tricky.
Can he draw into the 8? No? There you go. You just called it. Does it go by? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's something like you should be taking any shot you get. I mean, it would have been straighter, but you should be happy to have something.
He's going to the left side, not the right.
No, I would expect him to go to the left.
He's lined up. He was lined up to go to the left. I expect him to go to the right too when I saw the angle, but no, now he's going okay. Now he's going over.
Yeah, I like this better. Pocket speed makes the pocket way bigger. How is it 3? How is it 3? Looks beautiful to me.
Wow. Nice little battle by Ralph not getting that position that he needed on the 11. It caused him to try to strategize, and it looks like he was out-strategized. And the score is now 4-2 in a race to 8. Oi leading. Yeah, by Oi putting that ball in that pocket just the way he did, there was probably only one ending to that game, and that was with him winning.
Well, originally it was Ralph that didn't get on the ball. Like it was not too impossible.
It was just by a
to
quarter inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just by a quarter inch he didn't get there. If it had just rolled a little bit, he would have had the shot Rack number 7.
Well, great control on that break.
I see the 3 ball in the corner. Made, pocketed.
Yeah, don't think he's got any stripes, and solids are decent too. A little bit of awkward cueing being next to the 12 that much, but got fine. Let's see. I think I would like to take away the 5 ball as soon as possible because it doesn't go to the top right. And also the 4 ball will be tough to get on. So if he takes the 4 now, 4, 2, 5, and possibly 1, 6, 8. I think that's what I would be playing. But then again, I'm not playing. So could go 1 rail out for the 5 in the bottom right. And just depending if he gets straight and close, he could go forward for the 6 and maybe go back to the 1 and then the 8. And if he doesn't like it so much, he can still go with the 1 down to the 6. So he's still got, like, he can still change the pattern depending on how he gets.
Well, from my experience, I always change the pattern because half the time I forget. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
That's why you were laughing already.
I seen it coming, yeah. So he took the 1. Definitely is going to take the 5 ball, and then after he will get to the 6. The 8 is in an open position though, so as long as he gets to the 6 ball, he got maybe a little bit strange. If he gets on the 6, should get to the 8.
Yeah, he's got the nice angle to come down for it. Straight down from the head rail. And then he should be lined up for the 8 ball, so he's putting a little bit of inside, he's coming. And his speed's been right on target.
Yeah, let's see if he feels confident enough just to draw the cue ball back half a diamond and take a straight 8 a little longer, or is he gonna draw into the rail and out to get closer?
If the side pocket is open, if it goes by to the side pocket on the left, he might do that. I think he just takes the corner shot. No, he followed to get there and come around.
And he gets great on the side pocket, so 5-2, another break and run.
See, that's where I was thinking he might go, but he went there a different way.
Naoki Oi. 5-2. He's played that 6 ball great.
That was a break and run.
Perfect on the 8, yeah.
Correct?
Yep. I mean, Ralph had the chance to tie him up at 3, and now Oi is flying.
5 games in a row.
Pulls that samurai sword out.
Will he do the little Chichi? I don't think half the world remembers this. Golfer Chichi Rodriguez, after he'd make a great putt, he'd take his golf club and put it down like he had a scabbard. And like he had a scabbard on his side and shove it down the scabbard.
That's what he did once, I believe.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. He's done that somewhere. I remember something like that, but
I just remember that in golf, Chichi Rodriguez was famous for that. And there's Peter on the camera you just saw. Our other cameraman is Sam. Peter's on the right, Sam on the left.
let's see if he can crush the break just like he did.
Oh,
Head
look at
on,
this.
plenty of balls going. Look at this. 2 balls on the break.
Cue ball up against no shot to start off with. Or a combo maybe, no, not even.
No, you don't want to cue over the 11
Yeah,
and take the
that's what I'm saying.
5.
There's
But
just
Wow.
No real shot here.
Well, you might have to shoot the 5.
Well, let's see
Like
what he
try,
does.
but
I'm not sure how much of the 1 he can see.
no, I don't think enough.
And
If he cuts the 5, he's always going to have the 7, or when he drops down, he gets on the 3. So he does get shape. It's only to make the tough cut hampered by the 11.
would you consider playing safe, coming off the 1, going 2 rails, right where he put his hand, right there on the 10? Coming off the 1 ball, try to get there. You got to put him up right. You got to just nail him up against the 10 ball. Oh, he's going to come right at the 10. Basically the same thing, but on the 11.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see.
Well, he's got the 10 all the way down, I believe, and that's about the only thing he has.
Well, he could shoot the 11.
Maybe.
11, 15, get to the 9. Or 11, 10, 15, get to the 9. 13, 12, 8. I mean, you can see how hampered he was by the 11.
What a pretty shot.
I don't think he's got the full pocket on the 10 to the corner, but
So which
not
means
not saying he couldn't make it because the pocket still, like a cloth still slides. Oh, he did
and
get
make
it.
it he did. What a good shot. Wow. And actually, he can shoot this 15, come into the 9,
Or the 6.
develop the 9 or the 6 and
Yeah.
develop the 9 to get rid of it. And everything else is open after that.
Yeah, if he bumps the 6 out, oh, he takes the 11 first.
Must be a reason for it. He wants to be able to just kind of stop that. I think the 9 ball goes to the corner pocket. The lower right.
I'm
No,
surprised
yes it does.
he took the
Yes, it
11 out
does.
because while running into the 9, I would have liked to have the 11 nearby.
He doesn't need it. He's going to stop the cue ball there on the rail. He's going to lay it on the rail for the 9. No, he's... Oh, wow. Well, now...
Do we?
Oh, the 9 ball goes by there.
Maybe in the side or in the corner?
It goes in the corner. It must go in the corner. That's what he played. So he's going to play...
No, he's shooting the 13,
Yeah.
I think.
He'll come back for the 9.
No, it must be 13, 12, and the 9 in the side must be.
Okay. Looks
Okay.
pretty tight going by for the side.
Yeah, all this time I thought he was locked up with the 6, but apparently...
Not.
Then
I
again,
thought-
we don't argue
I
with the
thought when he
Kaiser.
was- No. no, no.
No.
I thought he would just lay it by the side pocket and shoot the 9 to the corner when he was there. But he has better plans. Yes, it goes to the side. Must go to the side.
And is important.
And look at
now.
his 8 ball.
Yeah, it was a very important game to solve for him because 6-2 or 5-3. 5-3 is really not much of a lead.
Oh, the first missed ball of the game. Of the match.
Oh, wow.
And that is because he didn't have much room to work with, so he made sure he didn't kiss the 6.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, and that's because you said he was going to be out in 5-3.
No, that was, I think the proximity to the 6 ball made him make sure he missed
Yeah.
the 6. And he missed it by a little bit too much. Or maybe he didn't quite have the room.
Well, or you can just roll up on the 2. Well, roll up on the 1, but get the 2 out.
I hate when they do
Here's
that.
that 9.
Yeah, he didn't have
Or he
room to
was
get
so
by.
trying
Yeah.
to hold the cue ball. Like it was definitely either tight pocket on the 9 or the cue ball to hold.
A combination of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, he must be kicking himself still, even though he's at the table. He'll go, well.
I had a shot for the corner and didn't take it. I think he had a shot. Maybe not. He sees the angles better than we do.
Well, he tried to tie up the 7 and the 8, but don't think that has worked at all.
He's gonna shoot this. Gonna shoot the 7 first.
I mean, he could. I would like to take out either the 1 or the 2 first, and then get to the 7.
Well, the 2 ball's not a problem. The 1 ball's not a problem to the side. He's probably going to shoot that now and take care of that little cluster. Looking good here. Oh, what a heartbreak for Ralph on that shot. After this game, I'll read off some of the other scores of this losers round. 1 loss side round, excuse me. I just don't like loser round.
Or B-side round 2.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't like. How can you call champions like Torsten Homan, Masato Yoshioka, Ruben Bautista, Ralph Souquet, Naoyuki Oi, Gerson Martinez, Dennis Grabe? How can you call those guys losers? Junling Chang is on the 1 loss side. Wojak Shevchak, Carlo Biato. And actually, Carlo's losing 5-3 right now. God, we got some champions down there.
Gao Zhangkui from China is up, yeah, 5-3 with Carlo. Mm-hmm. Carlo wasn't playing too great yesterday, so
not on the stream table, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you have seen some of the highlight reel shots that we have. If you're on the Pro Billiards series on Facebook, they get posted there, and see some of your favorite players making some. Well, it's our highlight reel.
Yeah, so 6-2, Naoyuki Oi and the Kaiser in trouble.
Yeah, down 6-2 against the player of Naoyuki's caliber is trouble.
Well, most of people would say, well, but it's win or break. But then it's win or break with hand rack balls, and which makes everything a lot tougher to come back from.
5-packs and 6-packs are hard to come by. We haven't seen one. What's the most we've seen?
3s, I think.
In
2 or
fact,
3.
I can tell you.
Well, I mean,
Well, we are on the stream table today. I mean, as of today, we have.
No, today it must have been 2, I believe. But
we've seen
yesterday maybe 3.
Some straight runs, but not breaking runs.
Marco maybe 2 or 3, but
the most we've had is a 2-pack by actually Carlos. Carlo, he opened up with 2 breaking runs.
Yeah, Filler also opened up with 2.
And Filler opened up with.
Or 3.
Where's Filler? Yep, Filler opened up with 2, then lost a rack. And he had 4 breaking runs altogether, but they were all strewn out through the match. It's one of the good things about taking good notes.
Yeah, so break success for both, 50%. Obviously, that means a lot more for Naoyuki than for Ralph, because Ralph only got to break the balls twice, I believe. So that's only 1 successful break out of 2. But for Naoyuki, that's 3 out of 6.
Yeah.
Or 7, because he started breaking also on. He started breaking the match. So.
Naoyuki started breaking the match. Yes.
Yeah.
And
either way, like it's 50% is quite decent.
Mm-hmm. Well, Naoyuki being very productive with his overall performance.
922 is high. Most of the matches we've seen on the stream
right
table were, yeah, or maybe a little bit under.
Yeah.
Like he's putting on a good performance, even though Ralph led him a little bit.
Well, Naoyuki hasn't missed a ball yet. Ralph missed that one. That cost him that ball before that 9 ball to the side.
Yeah, so timeout for Ralph. Definitely would like to take a break, hopefully slowing down Noiki Oi.
Didn't get to hear it. And the players are back. And I was getting some information there on our referee, Brent Gramond from Auckland. And Yuki breaking.
Ooh, that cue ball was wild. He actually lost the cue ball by quite a bit, but made a ball on the break. And look at the spread.
Deadly.
Yeah, I like the stripes.
Yep.
Take the 14, get up table.
6-2 lead and a layout like this can be very
It's still a little bit tricky though,
dangerous
just because of the
for-
13 on the left side. Like, how would you get on the 13? That's the trickier thing.
lay the ball anywhere along the rail.
Thanks, George. Appreciate
Well, you
it.
asked me a question. I thought I'd give you an answer, Tim.
Okay, I'm out, guys. Enjoy.
Well, you can get there by coming off the 12, off the 15, and off the 10.
Yeah, I understand, but you don't want to go back and forth,
Right.
right? So he's going solids because he likes the 7-1 combination better. So I probably would shoot the 5 here, go to the 3, play the combination 2-4-8. So 5, 3, 7-1, 7, 2-4-8. That's what I expect him to play. When he's got a small angle also up to the 13, so not sure if he can get straight on that red 3 ball.
You can by bumping the 13 or going right by it.
Thanks, George. That was useful.
Well, you said you weren't sure.
Yeah.
You said
No,
you wanted help.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. No, I expect to. Yeah.
I'm not a
Like-
psychiatrist, though. I
He's-
can't help you, Tim.
He's straight on the combination, guaranteed to be on the 7. And if he gets straight on the 2, stop to finish the rack. So he's playing a good pattern.
And the 7 ball should stay.
Yeah, it looks quite straight. So
Yeah. Yep. And now it's up table.
still needs a good shot to get to the 2 or the 4. Like, he's got a small angle on the 7, so it's not just straight draw. Yeah, took his extension of the cue. Felt more comfortable reaching
Oh,
this
look
way.
at
And
this is perfect.
yeah,
Absolutely.
he did get perfect. So we'll see Oi on the hill probably. You would not expect any mistakes from here at least. So
It would be extremely uncharacteristic, but it's got to get done, so there it is. Just roll the ball in and perfect on the 8. And that's his third break and run for a 7-2 lead. Now Yuki Oi to break, and the Kaiser will have some free time in New Zealand. But if he comes back to the table, I'm sure he'll put up a
well, there's just not so
Fight
much
there.
that Ralph could have done. I mean, he could have
Yep.
made 3 each, and he could have made 5-3, and everything besides that, he's been sitting in his chair. Now he's producing quite some breaker runs. I think he's on
Yeah.
4 now.
he's on three break and runs in 7 games in a row.
Yeah, so I mean, he's on a streak, that's for sure. So there we got some fans. Yeah, so far it looks like everybody's enjoying the venue, the players, the matches. So
What have you seen here you couldn't enjoy? The
True.
venue's nice. The food's been great. The hotel's nice. The people have been great.
the pool room is nice.
The pool room was very nice. Yeah, I was there for a little bit. You weren't there. I went to check out, see if you. I was going to get you to, give me like 10-6 playing one pocket.
No, I don't play that game.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No, I'm teasing with you. Now watch everybody in the chat will say, I'll give you 10-6.
I'll take 10-6 from them. Anyways, let's go back to this match. So Ralph does get
He's
last
up.
opportunity.
He comes to the table with a dry break from Naoyuki.
Just wondering, can he go shoot the 15, get angle on the 14, open up the 13, and always have like a couple stripes on the side?
You lost me at can he?
Yeah, no, it was. No, I'm just wondering, would that be a clever idea? Because did that
Well,
work
he tried to
out?
open up.
I
Well,
don't
it's-
think the 4. No, the 4 doesn't go past the 5. So the area to get on the 5 is not so much. He's gotta take the 2 out because he doesn't really have much else, and probably will run into the 6.
He doesn't have easy shots to begin with. He's got to play the 3 in the side or the 2 in the side. He's taking on the 3. Will it hit the 6? If it hits the 6, it can mess up his plans. No, he's fine.
Played a great shot there.
And look at his entry for the 5 ball or the ball on the rail, the orange 5. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, he's got such a small window to get to that 5 ball,
But
and now
look
he's
where
got
he's at.
perfect on the 2
Yes.
to get there.
Exactly. I like the way Ralph uses the balls to lead to his next one to determine his shot. Because he can just follow that and then play the 4 on the short side instead of trying to draw it back. Or if he lays the cue ball on the rail, he could draw the ball back.
I would say put it on the rail, draw it straight back, and then you have automatic angle on the 4 to pop out for the
So
6.
perfect. See if the ooh, nope. Now he's well. Even if he bumps it, he'll have a shot to the side.
Yeah, you might have to bump it like half a diamond out.
I like him coming up and shooting the 4 down table.
No, he kept it for the corner.
That's what I'm talking.
Okay.
The short side.
Yeah, perfect. And then probably play for 7 in the side.
These 2 balls for win number 3 for Ralph Souquet after losing 7 games in a row.
Oh,
Ouch. Ouch.
I don't know what just happened there.
Missed the ball. The dreaded miss.
Oh, what a chance for Naoki to finish his match. Who would have expected him to miss that 8 ball?
What a way to get out of a tournament by missing an 8 ball like that.
Oh, and he misses the first shot too.
Yeah, but what's he giving up?
Yeah, I understand, but
Yeah. Did the miss bug get in here?
like so suddenly, like the whole match we've seen 1 ball being missed, and then now they miss 2 shots in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't maybe have to pound at 13. Maybe he was a little bit too confident there, but he might be able to make a straight back.
It might go. Looks like it does, actually. Nope,
No.
double kissed.
Yeah.
And
and he
scratched.
scratched.
Now, WPA rules, you do not lose. I corrected myself. And you don't lose on BCA rules either. But WPA rules, you don't lose
Yeah.
on scratching. A lot of people still playing the APA or some other leagues sometimes. I don't know who, but used to be bar tables. You lost. Simple as that. Oh, you don't remember that far? You weren't playing pool then.
Also true, yeah.
That's what happens when you play with these youngsters, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the world.
Well, would like to go back, take the 13 and 14 out. Yeah. Stays within the area where he always has like a couple shots, so could go 14, 15, 13, 11, like. He kind of used all of the pocket there. That was risky, but
Yeah.
I would now go 15, 11, 13. Yeah, so no 7-3.
Was that? And closing it out, now Yukioi with 8 straight games over the Kaiser. Ralph Souquet will move on. The Kaiser will sadly be gone from this year's World 8-Ball Championships. We'll be back. This is George Teachea and Tim DeRuiter bringing you the live action.